Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some more Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord. Today we are diving in with some In the Name of Jerusalem 2. This is a mod set during or just after the third Crusade, and it is a massive overhaul mod for Bannerlord, changing everything from the campaign map, battles, units, recruitment systems, adding in new custom maps and so much more. However, this mod is still heavily a work in progress and the developers were just kind enough to give me a little bit of access to their build that of course they are still currently working on. But I feel like with the introduction of their brand new recruitment system, now would actually be a good time to do a bit of a mini let's play on the mod. So as you can see, I'll put my mod list up on your screen as well right now. I don't really have anything too crazy, just some banner mods, a few kind of cinematic mods, and that's really about it. Nothing crazy. I wanted to kind of keep the experience as In the Name of Jerusalem 2 as I could. And today we're going to be playing as the Franks, so the Crusaders, and I'm not sure if I mentioned this already, but we're going to be playing probably around about 5-6 episodes of this, which will be out on the channel over the next week or two, and I'll make sure I put a playlist with all of them down below in the description if you're watching this in the far future. So we get some really nice cultural bonuses playing as the Crusaders, aka the Franks. We get the ability just to go ahead and get more knights in our recruitment system, which is very, very good. We then get the Age of the Castle, which is construction speed plus 5%. Always nice to put up our castles a little bit quicker, as we will be starting with one. We then also gain a little bit of extra morale and influence from winning tournaments, and then finally we can also turn settlements into our culture much quicker than everybody else, because in this game you can't recruit soldiers from a different culture, you are locked to your own, so we'll only be able to recruit soldiers from the Kingdom of Jerusalem unless we get some mercenaries. However, due to all the different factions inside of our kingdom, we are going to be actually losing our armies a little bit faster, and also it's going to be a little bit more expensive to actually build up. And here we go, Mr. Generic Crusader Man 1, looking pretty cool. He's even got a sword on his side ready for action. Oh, and this is actually something that's a little bit new as well, is they've actually started adding in a few more flags as well, which is cool to see. I think previously they only had about 4 or 5, so it is slowly increasing, getting more and more of each of the different cultures, which is nice. Yeah, adds a nice little flair to the game, if I do say so. I mean, honestly, the fish is just perfect. I mean, what more could we possibly want? Maybe let's go for like a white background and a blue fish. I like the look of that. And here we go, me pledging my allegiance to the King of Jerusalem. As you can see as well, the actual current scene we're looking at is actually a custom keep in the game as well. They're going through and adding in custom culture keeps for all the factions right now. So it'll be interesting to see if they've added any more in this episode. But again, we'll probably find out as we go and conquer more lands. There you go. I have pledged my legion, and you can see we do start off with a little settlement. So we start off with Hebron down here in the south of the kingdom, basically guarding the southern flank against the Ayyubid Sultanate here. Again, if you have not seen In the Name of Jerusalem 2, it's a pretty large scale Bannerlord mod. We go all the way up here into the north of the Balkans, going all the way through Turkey, off into the east, as well as down the main coastline down to Jerusalem, and then off into Egypt. And the map, you know, is absolutely gorgeous. We've done such a great job with all the aesthetics, and it looks really, really nice. Okay, so I've just stuck all of my level ups across the character itself, and I think we've got some focus points and also an actual point to stick down. I definitely want to level up our tactics, and you might be thinking why. I really want to get to this extra horde leader stat. It's just so good. 10 plus party size straight away in the beginning of the game would be the dream. So we're going to go and leave ourselves with a nice little bit of experience gain right there. We also have an attribute point as well, which is not a bad idea to stick down here in social. And then I think, of course, we have to stick one in leadership. You know, we do start off as a lord, so it makes sense to actually have that on our go. We also can go to our lance recruitment. So how recruitment works in this game is you have a set amount of soldiers you can drag from. They don't replenish until you go and give up the lance recruitment. So again, for example, I could recruit all of this lance right here from this guy, and he would give me all of these soldiers. I could also, I believe, just choose to recruit a couple of them, even though I think historically lance recruitment was like you had to get all or nothing. So maybe that's something that they will add later on down the line. But yeah, as of right now, I can recruit all of these guys to my army, which will be nice. I'll be super cheap. I do have to pay their upkeep, of course, but actually getting them, I don't really have to pay whatsoever. And you can see right here, the hearth of the settlement has been reduced. So this is how kind of wealthy this settlement has been brought down, because we've taken, oh, did we take all of them? Or did it just give me Oh, it took all of them. Okay, so as I was saying, yeah, okay, I like that. I was just saying, yeah, you used to, historically, if you were to recruit a lance recruitment, you would take everybody. And yeah, that makes sense. I mean, you'd have to just spam them right here as well. Okay, cool. We'll take that. I also probably wouldn't mind a little bit of water as well. It seems like, yeah, we'll grab a couple barrels or I guess flasks of water. We'll stick our European standard down as well. Increase damage against mounted troops. That's actually very nice because heavy cavalry in this game is like king. It is godlike. Oh, we also need to make sure we change the difficulty as well. It doesn't let you choose it at the beginning. So we'll change over to Bannerlord difficulty right there. And then we'll head our way northwards. I definitely want to take a look at my settlement, see what we can do there. You can see our party fatigue down here in the bottom left as well. So that's, our party is going to get tired and we're going to have to rest up here to boost that up. And you can see that we also only have 2 days of water left as well. So let's head over to our city. Let's see what we can get on. So we can hold a feast, we can hold a lord. Fulfill our lordship is basically like hearing the problems of the people, which is cool. Again, we actually get some lance recruitment from our castle, which is always nice. But I want to come down here into the management. I definitely want to probably stick down a companion. So let's assign, who's this, my sister, to the settlement. I don't really have much food or anything else. We're currently upgrading our granary. Let's work on the gardens just so that we can produce more food in general. Then we can add this to it later on down the line because that should not take that long. Loyalty is increasing, food is decreasing, but we're helping out there. And let's focus on irrigation to try and improve some of the hearth we took away by taking all the farmers. Next, I think we need to head to Jerusalem quickly and buy some food. Our army is going to be starving very soon. Hopefully, we can get there in time. We might have to, there's just water here again. And we're going to need more water regardless. Let's maybe spend, I mean, it's actually really cheap as well. I can't buy it all. I can't carry it all. But let's, I don't know, we need to buy food as well. Let's carry, I don't know, like 44 barrels of water. That should be enough to traverse the desert. We have 5 days worth of that left. And then we'll pop in here and buy some food from Jerusalem. Oh, okay, good. This place has food. I was looking around in Jerusalem, and yeah, the food hasn't been like generated yet. I guess these villages haven't produced it to then give it to the cities. So we managed to actually pick that up and actually give us 19 days of food. Okay, we are very good right now. So we have a few things we can do right off the bat. We can head northwards and join up with some of our armies. We are of course at war with Saladin and the Ayyubid Sultanate, who is by far the strongest faction in the game. They have 12,000 men. We have about 8,000. However, I believe Saladin is fighting a few more people, not just us, which is nice for us, even though we are just focusing all on him. The Byzantines also are an extremely strong faction in the game. They have 10,000, so not quite Saladin's level, but you can see how many people they are fighting as well. Truly up against it, that is for sure. But yeah, let's maybe head north. We'll participate in one of the tournaments, try and win ourselves a little bit of extra money, maybe kill some Lulus just to warm up, and then yeah, it's just straight away off to war against Saladin, I think. Another thing we can do as well is we can actually rest up as well. Resting up is always a great idea when you do enter a city, especially because we have to wait for daytime. You can also see some of the custom events as well. So this is currently going on inside the Byzantine Empire. There's a whole little struggle for power, and you can see some of the cool cutscenes coming into effect, which is always a very, very pleasant sight. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wait up here. There's a Cuman tribes doing their stuff in the Tsardom of Bulgaria. Not really something that I'm too worried about. Let's get involved in the tournament. There is a handful of other stuff you can actually fight for as well. None of that really enjoys me. I just want to go ahead and win the tournament itself, because as you guys saw, we got a massive morale bonus by doing so. We can also choose to team up, so I can't actually see Milo or this other guy right now because of the fog of war system inside of Bannerlord. But I could team up with my ally, or I could try and make friends with other nobles. I love this feature in the Name of Jerusalem too, but I can actually team up with local lords as well, so I can actually start to make a friendship with another lord that's in the kingdom, but not necessarily in my army. So let's do that. Me and Milo, we're going to go for the dub, and we're going to try and take down the enemy. Oh, we actually get a nice European horse barding as well. I wouldn't mind that. So it's 2v2s right now. You do get to keep your equipment in the game, so you actually start off with your equipment. You can also see as well the custom scenery as well, the custom map, which is very, very cool. Let's head our way down here. Let's see if we can slice him off. We hit him off his horse, nice. However, he's going to get back up. I need to avoid that. I'm actually not great at dealing with them. Let's wrap around here, see if we can take him off. We bounce off his shields. Yeah, I'm awful at actually dealing with dismounted guys. So what I might do is avoid him, try and maybe dismount them both, and then pull out the mace. Or we can do this. Oh, I missed. Let's see if we can couch for Lance. Oh, we just came off. Okay. That's fine. Unless one of our allies taken care of. Yeah, I've been knocked down. Okay, it's a 2v1 unless I can get back up. They're going to steal my horse. Managed to hit him for 12. Oh, he's going to just get on my horse. That's actually fine. Because I can hit him again. I hit him again. And again. Nice. So we took him off. So what would I rather? Would I rather dismount and take this guy out? Or would I rather stand and fight? Also, look how cool the... Oh, God. Let's block that quickly. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do... Can I, like, anti-cavalry this or not? No, I can't. We hit him for 75, though. Yeah, I feel like being dismounted against cavalry a lot of the time is actually pretty good. And if we do dismount him, we can always... Oh, we can always pull out the old mace and break his armor. Because swords won't really do great against this chain armor. Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought I killed him then, but no, he managed to survive. One hit by him. There you go. We smashed him down. Maces are, very deadly. They try to kind of balance the weapons and the armors as effectively as they can. Oh, and now we get a bit of a group fight as well. Look at this. We've all teamed up in the next round, so everybody's part of it. It seems like there's like a couple armored guys and then a bunch of lowly armored dudes. So using our swords against these lowly armored guys is going to be the way forward. Ganging up, because you can see, look how little damage we're doing on this guy. We're doing like 6 damage, 4, 3. Whereas if we whip out our mace, and then we're going to really start doing a bunch more damage. Double the damage, basically. Yeah, and 37 on that guy. Again, choosing your damage is going to be really important. I like this. A few other Bannerlord mods have also started to do this as well, where they've been adding in, like, little battle rounds. I really hope, and to see later on down the line, we get a bit of, like, War of Nations, Clash of Nations. I can't remember what it's called, but you actually get to, like, command soldiers. Basically, like a mini Bannerlord battle. That'd be so much fun, right? If you actually get to, like, command a mini Bannerlord battle inside of an arena. Like, you get to form shield wall, you get to command soldiers. I don't know if modders will be able to make that happen, but that would be really fun. Ooh, 51 damage right there. Okay, me and Milo now in the final round of the tournament. This is going to be glorious. Let's make our way up. They're going to play defensive, so I'm going to hit his horse. Actually managed to hit him as well. Dealt a decent amount of damage. Can get back on his horse, of course. We just ran into him and did 71 damage. Yeah, I've tried to spec my character as well for, like, heavy knights just to be really good. Because, yeah, as I mentioned, cavalry in this game is beyond strong. And nice. There you go. That was a nice, not a bad little tournament to go ahead and win up. Very nice indeed. We'll take those. We will take those. What ourselves a nice little horse barding, which we need a horse. That's a big upgrade for us. And because of my heroic performance at the tournament, the opinion of Ammon has increased as well. Nice. Is he the owner of this, maybe? No, that's Balin. Okay. Is Ammon the king, maybe? No, that's not him. Okay, cool. I don't know who Ammon is. Maybe he was the person I fought against in the tournament, because Milo was the other guy he was alongside of. So yeah, we also managed to pick up this new horse barding, which is better. So let's grab that. Let's grab the horse barding. It should load momentarily. And nice. That looks very, very cool indeed. We can then sell our yeah, we don't need that. So we can sell up our previous barding. Could just get 2 grand, but I do also want some horses. Both are very expensive. Oh, we also leveled up as well from the tournaments. We got 3 more focus points. This is another one in leadership for sure. And I guess I don't really like doing combat stats that much because you don't really need them unless you're going to be commanding your soldiers. And it's not that necessary. Trade could be interesting. Getting a point in medicine just to get the first extra hit points and also recovering HP. So if you win battles, you can fight multiple is always good. And then are we going to be our own steward? Sure, let's be our own steward. That'll give us a few extra men. You can already start to see a few of the large-scale enemy armies. We are going to need a rest soon. Yeah, very soon, actually. There are some more tournaments around, I think, as well. I remember there being one up here in the north. There are also 25 looters there, but they're going to immediately set sail. So yeah, naval travel is in the game as well. I'm going to tired and need to rest. Okay, so we're just going to hold up here. We're going to make camp and rest up. And hopefully get our party fatigue back up to full stack, and then maybe try and hunt down a group of looters, because yeah, as you can see, like, we have some decent soldiers. These are invisible. No, we have some decent soldiers who aren't really going to level up much, but my lower tiers I would like to increase up to the next rank, because they do get a little bit better armor, nothing crazy, and their stats do dramatically increase as well. So I would like to yeah, get that infantry to be that little bit stronger. Would be nice. Let's set by tier really quickly, and then by type. and then flip that. And there you go. Yeah, so these first sergeants, again, don't really upgrade massively, but they do get a bit better armor. You know, they do improve, and they have better morale and stuff. Oh, a new battle right there. So his German allies and kinsmen have governed the provinces, have entered the Great Church. Yeah, I think there's a new emperor on the Byzantine throne with very nice new armor as well. I haven't seen that armor before. So cool, another little event popping off. I do wish, as our position is now made clear to us, I do wish they could make it so... Oh, that's a nice army there. Let's go join up with that. I do wish they could move a lot of these notifications over to the quest log, like you used to have in Warband. It'd be really nice to have another, like, information thing. And I think maybe we will get that, because if they're adding in all these cool animations and events that are happening, I think that'd be a great place for it. So yeah, let's join up. We have a 700-man army here, moving deep into enemy territory. And one of the good advantages of fighting the Ayyubid Sultanate in the early periods is that Saladin struggles to mobilize his forces quickly. So the Crusaders can normally pick up a few settlements down here in the south, a few castles, and before Saladin can really mobilize his forces and bring them down. And even then, he does kind of get picked up around about Tripoli and the other settlements up there to the north. However, it's only a matter of time until Saladin does start to make his way down south and hit us hard. So the siege is ready. Sieges actually do take a reasonably long time in this to actually start up the siege camp. We're up against a lot of artillery. I'm not feeling too happy about this assault, but we outnumber them so heavily, so it shouldn't actually be that difficult. Okay, let's set ourselves up. We have a pretty heavy advantage when it comes to manpower. We outnumber the AI massively. Yeah, 700 to their 200. They're not going to fare too well. Let's head our way up here as quickly as possible. We want to get the ladders up so the men have a bit of an easier time, and we can maybe try and hit them before they can even set themselves up. Thing is, the main thing that can do damage, and you're seeing it in the top right hand corner of your screen right now, is going to be that artillery. The fact that they, oh my god, they just pushed that down, god damn it. Let's get on this ladder so they can't push it down. Yeah, sorry, correct. Yeah, oh, that hurt, that's a lot of damage. I also don't want to be the first one up here, but the arrows come flying in. Yeah, it's going to be their artillery. We need to get on these walls as quickly as possible before they can really do damage. Oh, they're going to push this down again. Let's get on it quickly before they can. Yeah, let's just stand on it until the boys are up here. And then as soon as they're up here, I can jump off and they can start climbing up. I do, however, have to prove myself to the King of Jerusalem before I can really start to claim myself a member. So let's actually maybe go up for the first wave. And look at the cloth physics in some of these bits of armor. They look really, really nice. I mean, they've done such a good job with this mod aesthetically. You definitely can't complain whatsoever. Let's pull out our sword as well. We know that they are, you know, a lot of lightly armored soldiers, not many heavily armored. So we're gonna obviously find the weapon best suited to that. Ouch, that hurt. Dagger able to find the holes in my armor, and yeah, right off the bat, you can see we are doing a lot of damage. The nice thing about a lot of the low tier Saladin units is that they get a lot of mace weapons, so a lot of blunt weapons, obviously tailored to deal with us Crusaders. The soldiers in this keep, though, it's all low tier garrisons, so nothing to worry about at all. Let's just make our way up here, clear out what remnants they have here of soldiers, help support the men on the ground and deal with that artillery piece that's up here. Oh my god, that guy got shot and almost fell forward, luckily being kept in by the battlements. I say luckily, he's no longer in this world, so that's fine. The men are already being pushed back to the keep itself, and now we'll make sure we silence this one. You can see other custom shields as well in the units, which look great. Keep that shield up. Try and, 2v1 here is not going to be the easiest in the world, but luckily we can swing our sword out a little bit faster. Block that. Try and go. Maybe try and hit him with our shield and then stab down. Okay, we'll let him go. And we'll come up to deal with this guy. I'm actually interested to see how much the mace is going to do on this guy. Yeah, you can see how little the mace does. It doesn't do nothing, but it does a lot less damage on these lightly armored targets right there compared to our sword blades. And there we go. Victory is ours. The settlement has been taken. You love to see it. Hard fought battle indeed. We end up losing 86 men. Not too bad considering the militia we're fighting. And now we can push them back to the keep. Now, I don't think the Ayyubid Sultanate has a custom keep. I actually can't remember. Yeah, no, this does look Bannerlord-esque, like Azari-esque. I don't know, though. That looks unique and interesting. Yeah, again, I'm not 100% sure who has custom keeps in the mod so far and who doesn't. Because they are, constantly adding them in Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. This does look vanilla with some like assets info, which is cool. So hopefully we get a proper keep for the Ayubids later on, and I'm sure the developers will let me know if this is or is not, yeah, custom made. Go up we go. Let's see what's at the top. I don't know though. This all looks pretty unique and interesting. So yeah, maybe this is all custom made. I actually, yeah, I don't know. The developers will have to let us know in the comments. Up here looks a lot more like, yeah, unique than the bottom parts. Let's push this guy down the tight corridors, get him turned around, stab him. His dagger actually hitting me, I guess, you know, bigger dagger. Probably a little bit quicker. We need to be a little bit careful here. There you go. Able to bring them down. Nice, good job. And the defense is down there. We've cleared out the keep pretty much now. They have a couple soldiers, you know, kind of stationed back there, but victory should be ours. Into the final stand there, we'll hit him back. Wow, he got hit with some pretty big force. We need to be careful though. We are kind of low. I don't want to go down in this battle if I can help it, even though by winning it we'll remain with 30% because of our athletics perk. And the boys should be enough to just push him there, clear out the remnants, and fully take the settlement for our own. I mean, that is a bed fit for a king. I might just take a little nappy right here. And here we go. We also get to meet a few of the lords as well in the army. So these are some of the Knights Templars that are in the game as well. So befriending him is never a bad idea. We could actually go and I think recruit some Knights Templar as well. And we took a ton of equipment. Oh, actually, I'm interested to see what a lot... I mean, we can't see that in battle. I'm actually interested to see what a lot of the new weapons are as well. They added in a whole wealth of extra weapons, some extra water, and we also took an Ayubid Sultanate banner, which we can't actually use. These are culture-specific stuff as well, so we can't actually put this banner on, unfortunately, which kind of does suck. Okay, so the settlement has been taken by us now. One of the interesting things is you would not be able to recruit from this settlement. If I got maybe given it, I wouldn't then be able to then recruit from it. You can see the armies moving off now. I'm going to leave. We're going to head back to Napolis, and we're going to sell our goods that we just got, and then I'm going to probably head back to my settlement to give off some money. Yeah, I mean, this banner is worth a lot of cash. Do keep in mind that, of course, you know, item balancing and stuff hasn't been done at all so far in the mods, so yeah, just keep that in mind. I'm going to equip this weapon. I'm going to keep my spear, and we'll also get rid of that as well. Have any mules yet? No. Doesn't seem like it. You are starting to get some more equipment though, and other stuff as villagers come in and sell them. But we'll take the 9k and then we'll head back down south and maybe recruit some more soldiers. Our fatigue is dropping pretty low, so let's just quickly rush into our settlement. Yeah, the men are tired, need to rest. We're going to head over here and rest up. Yeah, you can also see as well the Saladin is focusing heavily in the north, sieging 2 of our castles currently up here. You know, kind of really trying to push in his prowess along here, and of course trying to make his way across the Jordan River later on, I'm sure. Drop off a little bit of money here now. We have 23k, so I can drop 10k here. It's going to really speed up our garden and everything else. I might then look to maybe improve the garrisons. This was something I was actually meant... Oh, God, I did not mean to do that. This is something I was actually meaning to mention, so we'll give that back 11 days, and then it was what? The granary, which I think is basically done, like, right? If I just do that... There's 40 days. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, okay, that looks good. That looks good. Yeah, so something I was going to say is I hope that they do later on down the line add in better garrison units. I feel like the garrison militia, pretty much like as soon as you hit mid to late game, it's just so useless. And I think having like higher tier militia units would be really cool, like giving you the ability to maybe upgrade them, or, you know, go to like proper soldiers, you know, not just militia, but actual like proper knight units. They don't have to be necessarily as good, but still, you know, kind of at least can kind of go toe to toe a little bit with the higher tier units of the game. So it does seem like they do slowly replenish as well. I guess it does make sense. So could I just recruit that? Is that going to work, or is that going to... Okay, so I can just recruit some soldiers from the lance. Okay, interesting, cool. Then I'll just take a bit of all of this. I guess maybe because I already have like their lances out, so I can replenish them. That actually does make sense. However, we are losing Hearth as we do this, which isn't good. Yeah, the more about we lose, the worse it is. Can we, yeah, I mean, hopefully they add in some more building mechanics here as well, so you can actually upgrade these villages. That'd be cool. Can we fulfill, yeah, let's fulfill our lordly duty here and listen to the problems of the people. Okay, so we have a little interesting wandering cattle. So it seems like a storm has knocked down a fence, and the cattle have gone across to a different farm, and we have to go ahead and yeah, pick on who we want to do. We could be a bit of a dick and pick the ruling in the neighbor's favor, which is where the cows are now because of the destroyed fence, and he would pay me some overdue taxes. in quotation marks. We're going to rule in the herder's favor, though. They're his cows and I am a just lord. And you can see we improve our relations a little bit. The next one we have, okay, so the next one we can choose a little bit of a kind of campaign to do inside the village. I think we're going to go with labor, right? That's going to help out a bit, and you can see the number of militia has been reduced, but we should get more production in the settlement. And then we have just the same one again. Okay, let's do more labor. I don't think militia is going to be that important. Again, as I mentioned earlier, having militia here isn't going to be great, but hopefully that will help the hearth out. Do we have any other ones to do? We have another 3 here, so if we click on this, okay, so it's kind of cool that the castles provide you with very interesting and different petitions than, say, the villages. The villages are about cattle and labor and stuff like that, whereas this is more about the noble causes of the realm. So right now we have currently a young lady in our service, I guess, learning the ways of military affairs, and her mother wants her to come home and, become a lady, marry a knight, and move on, and she doesn't want to. And we have a decision to make. We can say she can continue on and serve me as a loyal knight. We can send her home to her mother, or we could obviously say come with me instead, but I don't have quite enough charm. I love that we have skill checks here for special abilities. That's really cool. I guess we're going to send her home. Apparently her mother is going to use her influence to get at me, and I can't afford to ruin my military career for this, so we'll send her home. She's not going to be happy. Prosperity has increased by 400. That seems quite a lot. Yeah, I mean, it basically just doubled it. Okay. My militia has been reduced, unfortunately. But hey, as long as nobody attacks me, we'll be okay. Okay, the next one is that we've got a massive harvest, and the soldiers in the garrison need to go back and help out. I think we're going to say we're free to go. Apparently, if we let them go, we'll leave them, we'll reap the benefits of their work to just really bump up our settlement. Yeah, you can see our hearth is, it's only increased by 2, not by that much. Okay, cool. Yeah, so the villages are increasing hearth as well, which just means more money, more men in the lance recruitment. That seems all good. Okay, but we're losing militia and stuff, which, definitely does suck. We fully rested? Okay, we could probably rest up a little bit. We have enough food to last us and enough water to last us as well. Seeing the upgrade as well, to having some of them decisions, benefit from good charm, I'm going to put my charm. I think that's going to be a very, very good little bonus. There's a local tournament in the north, and then also this is under siege. We have 2 armies here. So I think what we might do is we might head up, try and join up with one of these armies, and engage the force besieging us over there in the north, just past the Jordan. Seems like the Bannerlord AI is foregoing this settlement, using it to bait the enemy down as they head back up north, I guess, to probably try and reclaim the 2 settlements that they have lost to Saladin already. Okay, here we go. Able to meet up with the army. It's just camping in the north. Oh my lord. Saladin is pushing hard. Okay, we're going to have to find his army and engage him. One of the great benefits of Saladin's forces is that he gets much larger armies than everybody else in the game. That's one of their cultural benefits. So you have to be very careful. Is this Saladin himself sieging this? I mean, we should have enough men to capture him and take care of him. No, it's not. So Saladin's probably in the north there, holding the line. So let's, I guess, wait up here, and we'll just rest up, get as much energy as possible, and then we'll move in. I'm going to wait for our other armies to arrive as well, and obviously rest up, as I said. And there's a few feasts going on as well, so I might look to engage that. We'll wait till daytime. Hey, well, the battle was already over. I apologize. Okay, my bad. I was hoping that the battle wouldn't be over, and I'd be able to join. I just didn't want to fight a night battle. So maybe we can take on this army? I doubt it, though, honestly. There's a lot of soldiers. There's probably more soldiers than we can muster. And remember, the AI can only recruit soldiers in the same way we can, so they have to go all the way back to their own settlements to actually recruit them. Okay, let's fall back a little bit. However, we could maybe double team this 100 stack if the Lord outside of the settlement wants to come in. This could be a pretty good battle for us if we could catch that. Oh, and we caught him as well. So one of the reasons we actually caught him was because his party fatigue was too high, so he couldn't escape us. That's awesome. Again, let's fight alongside our new soldiers. I kind of do like the idea of discovering people in this game. I think it is quite an it's an okay mechanic. It can be pretty stupid that I don't know a lot of the lords, but it is also very cool kind of discovering them along the way. Also, as you can see, we have some custom maps as well. So this is something that they are planning on doing in this mod. They're planning on adding in a whole wealth of custom maps to represent the actual tiles of the battles that you're fighting on the campaign map. So I'm just gonna try my best to support my ally in any way I can, because we're gonna need all our soldiers to win. We also have a lot of archers as well, so I guess we're gonna fall back and take the high ground. Oh my god, I gotta say as well, this map is just beautiful. Look at it. I really love what they're doing here. It's going to create some very interesting scenarios if they keep on with this. My own cavalry is back here. How much cavalry? So they have a lot of horse archers and a decent amount of cavalry as well of their own. Okay. Let's just push up here. I think protecting our archers is going to be a good idea. That's going to be a good way to thin out their infantry. And then our own cavalry is going to have to follow me into battle. I kind of wish as well I did keep kind of my my proper weapon now as well. I'm not sure how much damage it's going to do against heavily armored horse archers. Oh, 52. Not bad, not bad. A lance probably would have one-shot it, though, if I'm honest. So maybe try and go in for the kill now. Every soldier we take down is going to be big. They are going to fall back, though. Oh, only 19 there. Yeah, we're glancing off on more heavily armored targets. We can probably pursue them a little bit, though. Try and get some of these... We'll probably do a lot more damage against these lightly armored guys. Yeah, there you go. We one-shot the lightly armored guys. The heavy armored guys are a little bit more tanky than I'm used to. But yeah, we can really thin out their missile force here. Bit of a horse melee here, as it seems like both sides are clashing. My cavalry and their horse archers. I'll take that. They want to engage me with their horse archers. I'm okay with that. We need to be careful not to die. Their weapons aren't great. Let's pull out our big old slicey slice weapon. Obviously, the speed is going to be a problem. Block that off. Try and get out of here. We're actually in a bad situation here. Might end up losing my knights, as we are getting bogged down. We don't have that one-shotting power. But our archers are raining in as well, so hopefully an arrow or two will help out. Okay, let's fall back now. There are actually a few horse archers actually in our lands as well. Okay, cool. And our infantry should be in shield wall just to kind of help prevent that cavalry from charging in. It seems like they are harassing us pretty heavily back here. Let's maybe see if we can get a nice little kill on him. Only 67 damage. That sucks. Yeah, I think the spear would have been a better idea to keep. Let's move up here, though. Try and... only 71. Yeah, I mean, we've got a lot of wounded enemies. I think the spear would have been enough to kill a few of them. Or we're in a bad situation here. Pull up our shield now. We're going to fall back, I think. We are very low. We've been engaging their soldiers. A little bit too much. But as you can see, like, the green is coming in as they harass us some more. I think that is going to encourage them to actually come at us. Let's just fall back. I don't want to go down in this battle. Yeah, you can see we've got a decent position. We've dealt 22 casualties to them. That's fine. Let's just fall back now. Their archers kind of, levy their arrows at the enemy. Try and harass them as they come at us. I mean, obviously, dealing with the infantry is going to be big. I'm sure that will bait them in a little bit as well. I'm sure a lot more of them will now come in and try and actually harass us properly, which is actually fine. Okay, we just lost a very good horse there, but I managed to get a nice little revenge kill right there. We got infantry that further bit back. Yeah, I have a spear now, which should be able to do a lot more damage. Well, they are closing in on us as well. Yeah, look at that. We're able to, like, one-shot their elite soldiers if we get enough speed on our horse, and we hit them in the head, of course. Okay, so they are actually coming at us now. Their armies have arrived. So let's kind of fall back a little bit. I don't want to be the brunt of the assault, of course. Let's fall back a little bit in the hill. We'll obviously utilize our forces as best as we can. So let's retreat up the eastern country line. Keep in our shield wall. Get the archers in a better position to fire down. Okay, we finally forced the enemy into an assault. Okay, we need to push up our forces quite quickly. Get them out of shield wall. Let's push. Archers need to go up. I dealt a lot of damage to their cavalry, but our infantry needs to get involved in there to help support our main battle line. This is not looking great. Let's stick down our lance. Maybe we can try and pick off a few of them there. I think there's another cavalry down. Charge our infantry in now. I've dealt with a lot of the cavalry. I've killed, I don't know, about 10, 20 of them. But yeah, winning the actual overall battle is going to be important. Hopefully our reinforcements can help out. Obviously, we'll block any assault, and it looks like our forces are running already. That's not good. My infantry are now just entering the fray. I don't know if it's going to be enough, though. They still have plenty of infantry to make our way through here. Well, that's my horse down. That's not good. I'm being surrounded. Okay, it is. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what I like to call a good old tactical crash right there. Yeah, we got lucky. The game crashed in the midst of battle. I wanted to leave that info because it was a pretty cool battle to kind of lead up to it. Unfortunately, my bacon was absolutely saved by that, so I'm going to take it. We have a little bit more recruitment. So yeah, we're a bit further back. I think we're back here just after we finished up the petitions for the lordship down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to recruit up some more soldiers. I definitely want some more knights, so we'll grab them. And the falchions as well. Now the question is it going to recruit everybody? No, it doesn't. Okay, good. Interesting. I can choose what I pick. We probably also want... We want some more mounted sergeants. They go into that. I mean, the cavalry is so good. Also, some more crossbows. It's not a bad idea. We have 3. Yeah, we'll just recruit that. We're a little bit over our limit. We'll temporarily keep your troops, but after some time, they'll quickly abandon your party. You'll also be slowing down. Okay, I think that's fine. Again, hurting the half of the settlement, but that's not too bad. There's still plenty of farmers there ready to do their thing. And now we're up to full strength. Our army is actually still where she's still making money. Okay, good. Okay, good. I guess we're going to head back north, but for now, that is where we're going to end the episode. Again, we'll utilize that crash to in our advantage, I guess, and we'll head north and hopefully actually get involved in this battle as they do siege us over here for some interesting engagements. So yeah, if you guys are enjoying this, please do drop a like and a comment down below. It really does help out a ton. So you guys want to see more of this on the channel. Again, of course, go check out the mod itself. I'll leave a link to their Discord down below in the description, and let me know if there's anything else you want to specifically see from the mod whilst we play. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and fish out.